Hello for Japan, I'm Rokade, a Japanese studying to become a licensed tour guide. Today's theme is scenic photo spots in Hokkaido. I lived in Asahikawa City for 4 years and in Hakodate City for another 4 years, nearly 8 years in total. During that time, I explored many parts of the region. I even drove along challenging roads to reach the northernmost point of Japan. Some areas receive heavy snowfall in winter, but when the snow begins to melt and the late spring arrives, you can even see cherry blossom here in Hokkaido. Above all, one of Hokkaido's greatest attractions is the opportunity to experience nature on a magnificent scale. Based on my 8 years of living here, I would like to share 3 scenic locations that are truly worth capturing in photos. Now, let's begin. The first location I'd like to introduce is the Sea of Clouds in Tomamu. If you are traveling by car, it takes about 2 hours for Sapporo and around 3 hours from Asahikawa. To see the Sea of Clouds, you need to take a gondola up to the observation area. On days when there are fewer clouds, the view may look like this. However, when the conditions are right and the Sea of Clouds form, a truly breathtaking panorama unfolds before you. The best chance to see the Sea of Clouds is in the early morning. If you're lucky, you may witness a dreamlike and unforgettable landscape. If you like to see both the sunrise and the Sea of Clouds, you will need to arrive very early. It can be a bit challenging, but I highly recommend visiting at this time. Many people come specifically to experience this spectacular view, and it is possible to capture a photo like this. However, since it's a natural phenomenon, the clouds can sing out just a few minutes later. There is no guarantee that the Sea of Clouds will always appear. Even so, if you are planning a trip to Hokkaido, I encourage you to give it a try. The second location I'd like to introduce is the Shirogane Blue Pond in the town of Biei. Biei is located about 1 hour by car from Asahikawa. This area is known for its rolling hills, beautiful flower fields, and scenic farmland. It is also home to a famous lawn tree featured in a commercial. There are many photo spots throughout the region. Because the scenery changes with the seasons, you can capture a wide variety of landscapes throughout the year. Among them, the Shirogane Blue Pond is especially popular and highly photogenic. This is the Shirogane Blue Pond. This photo was taken at around 10:30 in the morning. Based on my experience, if you'd like to enjoy the area more quietly, I recommend visiting between 7 and 9 a.m. If you'd like to capture the pulse vivid color in your photos, I recommend visiting between 12 and 3 p.m. when the sun is higher in the sky. However, please note that during the tourist season, the area can become very crowded around midday. The final location I'd like to introduce is Kaminoko Pound, located in the town of Kiyosato. The nearest airport is Memambetsu Airport. Shiretoko, the only UNESCO World Natural Heritage Site in Hokkaido, is a very famous tourist destination. Visitors typically explore the Shiretoko 5 lakes and the surrounding area, or take a sightseeing boat experience to reach magnificent nature. If you're lucky, you may even spot wild bears. Kaminoko Pound is a small pound. It measures about 220 meters in circumference and approximately 5 meters deep. However, its water is incredibly clear and the baby blue color creates a scene that feels almost like a work of the shaped by nature. One of its charms is the ability to walk along the wooden broad walk and quietly immerse yourself in the surrounding nature. The best time to visit is between June and September. Please note that the surrounding roads are narrow, and during the tourist season, the parking lot can become full around midday. I recommend allowing extra time for your visit. I hope you have a wonderful experience in Hokkaido. See you in the next video.